Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning to my channel. I am Valery Molone. I am a personal development life coach. And today's question is, we're going to talk about passion, how to find your passion and how to turn your passion to a career. That's a question that someone asked me from my social media. This channel is designed for you guys to ask me a question and I give you guys an answer. Now this question, I think I was asked twice, and I made a video a long time ago about this question, but it seems to be a lot of people are confused that how to find their passion and turn the passion to a career. Especially young kids, especially young adults that are like just graduating college or something like that. They're like always say, well, I don't know what I like. I don't know what I want to go to college for. I don't know, which is a very common question. I'm just wondering why they're asking me that. Nah, I'm only kidding. The reason for that is because I can relate to this question. And I take this question over and over again because I've been through so many jobs. For those of you who know me and watching my videos, I always mention it. I always mention it that I worked 7 days a week, multiple jobs sometimes. And any job you could think of it, I have done it. I have done it because I'm a single mother and I had to pay the bills. So didn't have a lot of education and I just wanted to get a job and pay my bills. I never thought about the passion at first. I just wanted to have a good job and make money. As I grew older and as I went through so many jobs, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that money is not everything. Money is not everything. There are jobs that are paying you good money, but you just don't like it. And I went through a lot of that. I had a job that I was making great money and I hated it. I just hated it and I didn't like it and I couldn't wait to get out of it. Even though I didn't know what I was going to do, but I still, in my gut, I had this gut feeling that I didn't like it. So that gut feeling you have to make sure you don't ignore it. You got to pay attention to that. When you have that feeling about your job or about something, it's pretty much your body's telling you something. It's telling you that either it's right for you or not. And that's how you find your passion. You find your passion by doing little things in life. If you have a job that you like your job and you want to find out what your passion is, I highly recommend you guys to pick up a hobby. Take a painting class. If you like to play guitar, take a training, piano, or if you want to be an actor, or if you want to open a business, and if you wanted to open a restaurant, go work in somebody's restaurant for free for 2 weeks and just see how you like it. Do you want to be in that environment or not? If you want to be a model, go send your pictures and go talk to people and see how much response you're going to get back. And the response that you're getting back, are you going to like it or not? If you want to be a gardener, go to your neighbor house and do their lawn and then see how you like it. Do a little bit of thing, even if it's for free. It will save you so much time and you're going to find out what do you really, really, truly love. And once you find that out, it's amazing. It's amazing because now you say to yourself, this is what I love. So once you find out, how you're going to take that to make it your career. Because, and again, I always say in all my videos that you spend about 80% of your life at your work, whether you like it or not. I don't care what kind of business you have, if you own a company, if you own a business, if you're working for somebody, whatever it may be, you spend majority of your time at your work. So you gotta make sure you love your job. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't. They just work in places that they wanted to make money because obviously money makes life easy. So, people have a family, they're trying to take care of their family, they stay with that job. But for me, I wanted to have a job that I wanted to love because most of my time was at my work. And I wanted to find something to spend time with my family as well as love my job because most of the time I spend my time at my work. So if you're that type of person, if you wanted to do something like that, find your passion by doing little things on the side before work or after work to see what that is. And once you find it, you have to understand it will take you time, lots of time for you to pursue your passion to make it a career. So you can't just quit your day job. You can't just quit and sit down and do this and not make money because obviously everybody has bills to pay. But what you can do is that you can get up early in the morning before going to work or when you come back from work and you have to put some time toward your passion to build a career out of that. It will take time, and if anybody tells you that it's going to be easy, it's not. It will take time. You have to put in extra hours. Sometimes you might even have to work 16 hours a day coming from one job and going and doing whatever you like to do to build a career for yourself. But think of it this way. You find your passion, you love what you're doing, and then you're building a career. So in the end, it will all pay off. That's how you find your passion. Now that you find your passion, this is what happens. As soon as we find out what we like, this feeling comes to your body, this thoughts goes through your head, and the first word that goes through our head is, what if? What if this doesn't work? What if I quit my job and pursue my passion that I don't make enough money? What if the people around me doesn't support me? What if the people around me does not like what I'm doing? What if I fail? These are very, very normal things that goes through human thoughts when we try to change and we're trying to step and do something new. It's very common. I know it's annoying, but it's happened. Because almost everybody in one point of their life, they give up because of these thoughts. What if my parents doesn't like it? What if they don't understand what I'm doing? What if I'm not good enough for this? What if I'm not tall enough, short enough? Or any of those negative thoughts that goes through your head. It will stop you from pursuing your passion to make it a career. But what you need to do, you need to stop those excuses. You need to get those voices out of your head. You need to believe in yourself. Because think about it. When you find what your passion is and you love it, that's how much you're going to be good at it. You're going to be very, very good at it because you love what you do. And that is you. That is your talent coming from you. And a lot of people don't see it at first, but if you love it, then you know you're going to be good at it. Because when I started this, I did all the other job that I did, and I was good at them too. I was doing it to make more money and to get promoted and all that, but I wasn't happy. This one, I really love because I love to be around people. I love to help people. I love to give people advice. So even if they ask me to do it for free, I've done it and I do it over and over again because I love it. I don't mind getting up early in the morning. I don't mind sitting up late at night. I don't mind taking hours and hours and not having a weekend and not having a day off to take it for myself, and I would just sit down and write because I love it. And then once you find that out, you wouldn't mind. And of course, you're going to become good at it. Not at first, but eventually you will. But you need to stop those little noise in your head. You need to stop doubting yourself. And most importantly, you need to stop making excuse for it. Because you will never pursue your passion unless you stop those doubts. Because failure is a bridge between you and your success. The more you fail, the better you become. Because you know what to do now. Every time you fail, you get up and you try it again. And you say to yourself, okay, now I'm going to tweak it a little bit. Now I'm going to fix this area. Now I'm going to fix that area. And remember, it takes time. And if you can remember those two, you can find your passion and then you can turn it to a career. And one thing that you have to remember, this is the most important thing. Once you find your passion, what it is, and once you decide that you wanted to make that your career and get rid of all these noises and negative and excuses out of your head, number 3, you have to take an action. See, a lot of people do this. They talk a lot all the time. Why? Because talk is free. Everybody talks. But when it comes to action, nobody actually do it. Because it's hard. It takes time. You doubt yourself. You have no support. You have no financial support. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But those are the stuff that you go through and you're like, oh, okay, no, you see, I can't do this. But talk is so cheap. Everybody said, well, I like to buy a good house. I like to have a nice car. I like to have money in the bank. I like to have a nice girlfriend. I like to find a love. I like to work on my relationship. Okay, if you like all of that, how much time you're putting toward that? How much action are you taking? Think about that versus keep saying it. Because you can say it and say it and say it, hope and wish will never happen. But once you find out your passion, once you decide that you're going to change it to a career, now it's time for you to take an action. Persistence. Keep doing it over and over and over and over again. You might not get it at first. You might suck at it at first. You might not like it a little bit at first because those doubt and all of that. And people might gonna criticize you for it. People might gonna say that, what are you doing? They might not even understand what you're doing. Because you see, when I started my career, a lot of my friends didn't even know what I was doing. Better yet, still some of my friends, if you ask them what Val does, they're like, she's a coach. And then it makes me laugh because they don't have no idea. Or in my social media, I get people writing me like, oh, Val, we love you, this and that, whatever. And then they're like, so what do you do? They don't even take a time to read my profile, because on my profile it says life coach. See, that's what people do, because talk is cheap. Everybody talks. In order for you to get result, you have to take an action. And once you take an action, a little bit of time, break it down every single day. 6 months from now, 7 months from now, you'll be amazed how much you have accomplished toward your passion, towards something that you love, towards something that makes you happy. And then once you're happy, once you get there, people around you will understand. People will come around, will understand you. They will respect you. They will love you. They'll say, yeah, we know what you're doing now. But all of that, keep in mind. Finding a passion, changing it to a career is not easy. But it's doable. Millions of people have done it. All successful people all around the world have done it. Look at Steve Jobs. That guy didn't know he was working for a computer. He had an idea. He turned his idea to $1 billion business. And not only that, he said it over and over, I love what I do. And at first, nobody understood him, what he was doing. And nobody would have taken him seriously. And he did it. The reason he's successful is his products is good, his services are good, but he loved it. That's why it's good, because he put in his heart and soul to it. He really, really did. He said, this is what I love to do. And he sat in the basement for hours and hours and hours. And I think I heard he was sleeping like 2 hours a day or something like that. That's it. And he worked toward that, and look what he created. The author from Harry Potter, what's his name? Her name?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. See, that she was amazing. She failed so many times. So many times. She was in the car. She couldn't like, I mean, she lost everything. But she didn't give hope. She knew she wanted to be a writer. Now, the funny thing is this. When she was in the car, or she was living wherever she was living, people didn't take her seriously because nobody believed in her but herself. But she didn't give a hope, and she believed herself, and she kept going till one day a publisher picked her up, and not really a good one either. Somebody just did. And then that's how when she became a famous, and this story went, blew up, and she became a gazillionaire now. And now everybody wants to know her. Now everybody wants to take a picture with her. Now everybody's saying this and that, whatever. But think about it. What she started it. If you go ahead and read her story, she struggled a lot in life. But she never gave up her passion. And the way she found her passion was that she was a teacher, and she tried different stuff. And then she found out that she's good at writing, and she wants to be a writer. And that's how you find your passion. And if you want to turn your passion to a career, these are the steps that you have to take. Because in the end of the day, it's your life. And your work is forever, almost forever, till you retire. But some people, that when they love their job, they don't even retire. They keep continue doing it because they love it. And I love my job. I love what I do. I do this every day. I am not still good at it. I'm still working on it. I'm still making mistakes. But I love it. And I spend a lot of time on my job every single day. But I don't feel tired, or I don't feel like, oh, I'm working, because I love what I do. So if you want to know what your passion is, or if you want to turn your passion to a career, you need to take an action and stop talking about it, and take an action and do something about it. I don't care how ridiculous it may sound. I don't care if nobody understands it. I don't care if people making fun of you. I don't care if people tell you like, oh, you're not going to do good at this. Try. What do you have to lose? Just try. So I hope you like my answer. I wrote about this subject on my blog. If you guys haven't read it, visit my website, valerymolone.com. I have a lot of good stuff and good topic that I write about. Till next time, thank you so much. Keep sending me a question, and have a wonderful day.